Dear sisters, Monica and Anna, you know, I'm going to tell you a secret. We have the First Ladies Club. It's called Offline. Every time we have a meeting, if I am sitting on this side, look for the next two people on the other side. It will be Monica and Anna. We will agree on the same thing even when we don't communicate to each other, and we will disagree with the same issues even when we don't communicate about it. Someone will say something, Monica will look at me, or Anna will like, Fatima, do you know about this? I'm like, hell no. Are you going to take part in this? Madam, hell no. You know, but I have learned so much from Monica. Coming here, Sierra Leone, I believe Namibians know where Sierra Leone is. We're in West Africa. But we have a bigger relationship with Namibia. You know, in those days when His Excellencies them are trying to fix Namibia's problem, this is my husband lecturing me now before I came. He said, listen, when you go, can you let them know we actually open our homes for Namibians to come, and we give them the best education. And now they have this wall of talents. It's because Sierra Leone sees Namibia as one. We are Africans, and Africans should treat one another with respect and dignity and love one another perfectly. Today we're here to celebrate the young people, the youths of Namibia, the future of Namibia. You know, when you talk to the youths, they say, the youth must grow. I said, yes, when you grow with something in your pocket, and grow with talents in your head, and make sure when you stand in front of me and say to me, I am a big man or a big woman, that follows with responsibility. I was listening to Monica talk about her daughter just now. Just 2 days ago, I had the same conversation with my daughter. She's 18. And she said to me, Mom, I am 18 now. I'm like, oh, I didn't check my diary to know whether you're 18. I said, uh-huh. And she said, I will decide which school I want to go to. I want to choose the university I want to go to. I'm like, not a problem. Please, go ahead. Ambassador basically has been the referee between me and my daughter. And she said, well, I want to go, and she named the university. I said, you're not going there. And she looked at me and said, why? I said, because my own mother instinct is telling me that's the wrong university for you. She said, but that's where I want to go. I said, I don't have a problem. Remember, you're 18. If you can pay your university fee, you can take care of yourself. You make sure when you want to come back to Africa, you don't ask for transportation. If you can take care of your accommodation and feed yourself and buy your own clothes. I said, do you want me to name all the other things that I do for you? And she said, okay then, well, which one do you want me to go to? I said, well, now we're talking. Let me give you a list. So that is what you get when you say you're a youth. You know, I'm a teenager who feels now like they are adults. What my sister is doing here is transforming the lives of young people. You're actually making young people understand the meaning of being valued in their society. When First Ladies stand in front of people, in most cases, First Ladies are seen as liabilities. You know, she's here to take our money, even though you can ask the presidents, they don't give us nothing. And, oh, the First Lady, why is she doing this? Why is she doing that? Why does she even bother to put her mouth in our business? We did not vote for her. I don't know if you have the same thing in Namibia. And I say, in my country, I say, well, you did not vote for me. You vote for my husband, so God has given you two free. The one is free. The one you voted for is here, and you're getting me for free because I am part of this journey. But I'm so happy that I've had this opportunity to come to Namibia and to be part of Monica's journey. When I first became First Lady, she was one of the women. I think I came in before you, Anna, right? You came in 3 months after, so I'm still senior. She's senior than me still. Oh God, and this is me, I just wanted to brag now. Okay, well I turned to Monica, I said, what do you do as a First Lady? Because I really didn't understand what First Ladies does. What you see from outside is a glamour. You think First Ladies are mannequins. First Ladies come out in the morning and somebody's there to wash them, make up them, dress them up, and put them under the sun. In the evening, they put them in. So that has been my own narrative of a First Lady until I became one. And then I understand, no, the job of a First Lady is to serve their people. The job of a First Lady is to be the bridge between the President and the people. The job of the First Lady is to be the person who will tell the President the truth and nothing but the truth, so help me God. Even when the President decides not to listen, the job of the First Lady is to force the President to listen. And in some cases, I think we become nagging wives. Like, Mr. President, this is not right. Mr. President, oh no. But what people from outside don't know, that First Ladies, we try everything humanly possible to get our husband to do the right things. But from outside, you don't see that. What you see is us working hand in hand with our husbands, and then in some cases, you don't like the woman and you just say, oh, she's just a liability. But this woman here is not a liability to Namibia. This woman here is a pride to Namibia. This woman here, who I have known in the last 5 years, has actually helped me in so many ways. When it became so hard for me, when my people see me as just an empty shell, who this actress, who, you know, how they think actress, you know, they have another name for actress. I don't want to say it here. And I remember me and her, we were at the Women's Delivered in Canada, and I was in tears. I said, Monica, I can't do this. I am so not cut for this. I wanted to, like, you know what? I can still be my husband's wife, being somewhere else, doing me. That freedom, you know. And she said to me, girl, you are not yourself as long as your husband remains the president of the country. So what you need to do, channel this, your frustration, into positivity. Channel your frustration into working for your people, giving them back everything in good ways, so that tomorrow they'll remember you as not a nagging First Lady or a mannequin, but remember you as a woman who changed the narrative for First Ladies in Sierra Leone. And that, my sister, I'm not here to praise myself, but I believe I have tried my best. My journey in the last 5 years is to serve my people. And I've gone beyond serving Sierra Leone, now looking at ways to serve Africa. And if I have my way, I will want to serve the world, so that they just listen. Listen to a woman. Because women have 6 senses. We have our eyes at the front, we have our eyes at the back. And that's the reason why we're very good at gossiping. Because we see everything. What a man can see, a woman can see. It doesn't matter how you hide that issue. A woman finds a way to get the information. And we know how to bring the information in the dinner table, how to explain it. And when we explain it, believe you me, it looks like a pure drama in Hollywood. I want to say, I am so honored that you're doing this. And I'm inspired, because now I believe I have done so much. But my focus in the last 5 years has been for girls. It has been girls, and the boys started asking me, are you not our mother too? And that's the dilemma I find myself now. Like, what is it that I need to do that will be more inclusive? Because when you fight for rape victims, it's more about girls. When I introduced the free sanitary pad for girls, because I feel like girls were losing out of school just because they're seeing their menstruation. That is to benefit girls, because I want the girls to be in school and be educated. Now today I'm here with this Be Free. This is a movement. Don't stop it at Anna's door because she's your neighbor. You know, I know you share borders. Please consider Sierra Leone, and guess what? Whether you like it or not, I'm taking it anyway. I'm taking it. And my promise to you is this. When we launch the Be Free, I'm going to find a name. But even when you hear the name, you know it is the Be Free movement. I am going to find the name and coin it that will fit for my people. And I promise you, your First Lady will come and we will celebrate her, because this is a novelty. This is something that we should be proud of. When a mother of a nation, when the mother of a nation begins to see her people as her own, when a mother of a nation feels like their job is to serve their people, when a mother of a nation comes out and says, forget about seeing me as the First Lady, just see me as one of you. And that is this woman. And I wanted to replicate that idea and take it. In fact, I'm going to run with it to Sierra Leone. From the moment I land, I'm going to be talking about it and try to make people listen. We have friends here. Myself and Monica have friends here. Who knows that we are very stubborn when we want things done. And we are going to come, and you know, when Monica pitch, I pitch behind. So whatever you have done for Monica here, please, I am coming for my own share. So we go back and do the same and help my people in Sierra Leone. What I've focused on is fighting for girls. I did that because I believe, and I still believe, when you force a girl into early marriage, it's a form of legalizing rape. And I think we need to stop that in Africa and the world. When you force a girl to have sex with you and pay them money in return, you're raping them. Because the only reason why they accepted that is because they needed that money at that time. So my focus has been, how do we stop pedophiles? I don't call them men. How do we stop pedophiles from actually taking advantage of our children? And for 5 years, I've not only had the opportunity to get 2 resolutions at the United Nations, I had access to justice, because one of the things we have in Africa, a woman can be raped today. When they go to court, they ask that woman to pay their own legal fee. That is an injustice. How can I be raped and then I go to the state for help and they tell me I have to pay my own legal fee? But I know if I limit it within my country alone, it will not have a bigger effect, and that's the reason why I took it to the United Nations. After getting the access to justice, I still realize that rape victims still don't have what they want. Because you get justice. What we don't think about as helpers, as voice for the voiceless, is that we don't ask them whether they are healed inside. When you are violated that way, when you are abused that way, it is so difficult to be healed inside. You go to court and you get justice, and then after the court we all scream and say, yes, we've got justice, but then you go home on your own, and you are on your own now. The pain is there. Nobody shares that pain with you. That's the reason why I went back to the United Nations and said, I need a day. I need one day that we will have rape victims congregate, whether it is in a religious setting, whether it is in a political setting, in whatever setting, we need a day for healing for rape victims. And with the support of the Vatican, we were able to get November 18 as a World Day, where all rape victims around the world can congregate and hold each other's hand and look left and right and say, I am not alone in this, my battle, and they can share ideas. We've got that. And as I was saying to you, I realized that our girls in Sierra Leone, they were missing nothing less than 80 days every year from school. If you miss 80 days from school, you've missed out a whole term. There is no equality in that. And why was that? Because when they see their menstruation, they don't go to school until they finish. Sometimes you take them 3 days, 5 days, or 7 days before they return back to school. And I felt, no, equality, you know. And then I asked myself, when I was in England, no one gives me sanitary pad. Indeed, I didn't get sanitary pad for free. But because I did not get sanitary pad for free, does it mean that people in these remote villages, these poor people who cannot afford food, should not have a free sanitary pad? And I introduced the free sanitary pad in Sierra Leone. And today I can say to you, the United Kingdom has introduced free sanitary pad in schools. When I was going to school there and there, nobody gives me sanitary pad, I have to buy. We have Iceland, we have Australia, New Zealand, California, all of them have now introduced free sanitary pad. They've now understand why these girls need that free sanitary pad, because it keeps them in school, it retains them in school, and they have the same equal opportunity as a boy. That I have done. The final thing I'm going to do, Monica, is Be Free Youth Camp. I'm going to find the name. And that name, it will look just like you. The name will be beautiful, the name will be smart, and the name will be cool. And it will have a flavor of Namibia all over it. I want to say thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for having me. Thank you for supporting my sister. And please, don't see her as liabilities, it's an asset to you all. May God bless you.
Let's please give the First Lady of the Republic of Sierra Leone another resounding round of applause. Madam, I totally hear and believe you. You won't be the first visitor saying that. I personally heard a number of people visit this country and 12 hours later, 24 hours down the line, 36 hours down the line, they do not want to leave the country. And every time they come back and they've got to leave again, they cry real tears. So thank you very much also for those warm words about our hospitality. What you said about gossip intrigued me. There's a presumption about gossip that it's necessarily not the truth. My sense is that women generally speak the truth. So gossip therefore is about consultation, is about constructive dialogue. Thank you for the transparency, thank you for the accountability. We truly appreciate that. Having heard you reflect on your conversations with your daughter, and having heard Flo speak to us about her experiences with her daughters, I'm dreading what I had put my late grandmother through, but I'm sure she understood, as all mothers do. Thank you very much. Let's please give her another warm round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, we would also like to thank you for your patience, for your endurance, for your tenacity, for your relentlessness. Also give yourselves a big round of applause. It would appear that Josie put so much emphasis on the pledges. You did hear how often she had said it. I have said it only once, and the last time I counted, she had said it, I think, a third time. Now the Capricorn group certainly heard her, and they took her very seriously. I would like to call, without any further ado, on Madame Madeleine Horn. She is the Executive Officer of the Capricorn Foundation, to hear exactly how seriously they took the story surrounding the pledges. Let's give her a warm round of applause, please. Pledges could mean very serious and very cute coins, and therefore deserve a better round of applause, please.
Monica. This is our second handover to the Be Free Youth Campus this year. And with this second handover, our total commitment to this center is over 1 million Namibian dollars. And in 2 sentences, we share your passion for the youth and your commitment to be a connector of positive change. Congratulations and good luck.
much to the Capricorn group. Let's give them another round of applause, please. And of course, they will serve as motivation for the rest of us.
Absolutely, fuel and inspiration.
Regardless, please be reminded no amount is too big or too small. And in the absence of any amount, your presence is also so valuable to ensure that the Be Free Youth Campus continues to run smoothly and has the impact that the One Economy Foundation intended for it to have, not only in the children, but also in our communities throughout the country. With that said, a few announcements, ladies and gentlemen, before we do conclude our program for this afternoon. First and foremost, I just need to say thank you, and this is a very important thank you. I want to say thank you to all the people who were responsible for making sure that today went smoothly. We're so used to thanking the people on the program and the people on the stages, and we forget the people who are behind the emails and the phone calls and the carrying of the food and the escorting us in. And so I just want us to give them all a round of applause.
Big, warm round of applause.
Secondly, I would also like to remind all of you that immediately after the singing of the national as well as the AU anthems, we will then of course be handing over to who Denver and I so passionately like to call our presidential bae, His Excellency Dr. Hagegop, to of course do the inauguration of the Be Free Youth Campus. I ask that after we sing the anthems, if we could allow table 1 to of course exit and then thereafter follow suit at a, what did they say, considerably healthy distance.
Your Excellency, I first want to state for the record, I've got no idea what this madam is talking about. Kindly do not associate me with any beautiful word that comes out of me. Only hold me accountable for the words that emanate from my mouth. But also, I want to say at the same time, you seem to be in a hurry. I have incredible separation anxiety. So now that the moment of truth is upon us, I'm jittery, I'm nervous, I'm overwhelmed, but it's time.
It is time, and I think I'm in a hurry because I'm actually really excited to see what is going on inside me. And judging from how it looks outside, I'm sure we're all in for a splendid surprise. With that said, I would like to remind all of you in the wise words of a very wise man who I will not name, remember that for to be free is not merely to cast off one's chains, but to live in a way that respects and enhances the freedom of others. Let us all pour our freedom into the Be Free Youth Campus so that it can ignite the freedom into each and every Namibian child that enters those doors. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Josie Pandora, and it has been a pleasure serving as your co-master of ceremony today.
Your Excellency Dr. Age Godfrey Kengo, notwithstanding how Madam Josie had referred to you, I think it's not only opportune in your capacity as the President of the country and as the husband of the First Lady of the Republic of Namibia that you are here, but you really embody and you really personify a safe space for the entire Namibian nation. So I think it's nothing short of incredibly appropriate and opportune and perfect that you are responsible for the last leg of this very important occasion. Let's please give the President of the Republic of Namibia a big round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, I go by the name of David Kisting. It's been nothing short of an absolute pleasure and a great honor. Thank you so much. Let's all rise as we are able for the singing of the AU and the national anthems.
Together.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Do have a pleasant evening further.
Thank you.